Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar of 23rd July 2014. My name is Nenad, and today I will present you another custom indicator system, which is based on completely customized indicators, and it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty mechanical. So for new traders and for traders who are basically entering the forex market, it could be good just to see how price reacts to those indicators. But it's actually, for a custom indicator system, it is okay, I can say. You cannot make fortunes with this system, but as I say, for complete custom indicator system, it is good. So you can try it, you can complement it to your strategy. You can use those indicators for a potential of creating your own system. I will show you. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy to learn, and it's completely mechanical. Before we begin, our risk disclaimer. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. Online educational materials are developed by Admiral Markets AS Estonia for a global audience. Therefore, please take into consideration that the information in this session may not be suitable for everyone. To get the corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, please visit www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for the information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author. It's me, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for the trade. These are not MUK's opinions, so the website in the video is not the .co.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. Forex is risky business, and this is personal opinion only, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. Before we start with this system, I will just show you, because there are many questions considering New Zealand. I will present you this now. This is New Zealand yen, and potential trade and actually it was a trade which happened tomorrow, which happened yesterday. And actually, I want to clear a few things considering these POCs. The thing is, yeah, again, this week was pretty good for our session recap. We got great entries, really, and especially on EuroCAD. If you want to see results, I already posted it on Twitter and Facebook page. It's more than 120 pips again. So we will see this week. So it was very good. And adding to it this New Zealand yen. When I post the analysis, I need to say this POC is zone, as this is also zone. So POC. So this zone starts around, well, maybe I didn't put this blue lever correctly, but this POC starts with this green line, which is H3, and the top is 88.25, which is actually 38.2. So point of confluence is H3, which I stated on the analysis, 61.8, and 38.2 confluence. So actually, this was our entry was activated after this candle, basically, and we had potential. But while I was writing the analysis, the price even got in here. So you always need to give a price to breathe. So 88.25, 10 pip breather. I always say 10 pip buffer. So 88.25 to 88.15, and that was basically about that first New Zealand yen POC. So 88.25 to 88.15, and always when I also do those recaps, you know that price needs a breathing room. So price needs a room to breathe, and then exactly if you enter at POC, then you'll be making pips. Yeah, now just reply to your post on Forex Factory. True, T, completely true. I let myself be blinded by the zone on the graph, which is slightly higher than 88.18. So I assumed we had to wait for confirmation. But as they say, assumption is the mother of... Okay, lesson learned. Yeah, the thing is, POC zone, always, 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 is 10 pip buffer. Sometimes it will happen that, as in this example, this blue rectangle, maybe I should have put it to here, but actually 88.25 to 88.15, I marked this 88, and you need to use your common sense. You need to use your common sense. Actually, confluence here is H3, H4, 38 to 61.8. The thing is, if you want to enter, let's say at 88.18 or 88.16, and let's say that you're risking 0.5 for a complete trade, you can enter here at 0.2, and if the price enters there, you can add 0.3. So actually you will be still taking 0.5 risk. You need to use your common sense, and you need to use a proper assumption. I always do this sort of analysis pre-fact. So I don't know if the price will come here or it will go here or there. So on the next candle, this was leaving candle. So this candle touched, it went somewhere around there, right? And it touched 88.18, 88.15. So you need, because analysis is done pre-fact, you need to know, you need always to give price 10 pip of a breathing room. When I do market entries, it's a little bit different. And, you know, with market entries, it's a little bit different. But if you make pending orders, sometimes the price will hit it to the pip, sometimes it will be missed by 2 pips. That is why I prefer also market orders. So in this case, I would enter at 88.18 or 88.15, but I would enter with, let's say, half of a risk. And if the price really shoots to 88.25, 22, 23, I would add a little bit more, so making it for a full risk of, let's say, 0.5, because my usual risk is 0.5% per trade. I don't risk much. I make multiple entries during the day, so I'm not, you know, I just don't like to risk, I don't know, total of 2% for one trade. So with 0.5 risk, I can really make nice 4 entries, and it's very rare that my price hits stop loss. Sometimes it can be 3 versus 1, so 3 wins, 1 loss, but usually, you know, well, people who follow me know that basically it's stop loss is not, it's maybe hit 30% or 20% of the time, and 80%, 75%, I always get my trades where I want to. So just considering POCs, try to think about it with your common sense. Use your head, guys. Don't wait for the price to touch, you know, to the pip. Or if you want, I already explained, go with a smaller risk here and then add something around here. So it's called adding into retracement. My usual stops are 30 to 32, 3 pips. So basically you would be safe if you had a little position there and a little position there, and you just let the price do whatever it wants, then usually it will go in our direction. So that is considering POCs and New Zealand yen. Today, let's say I'm waiting for, I will show you. I'm waiting, and you already know that. I'm waiting for a little bit of retracement on euro dollar. I don't know if it reaches to this region, but eventually 34.90 to 35.00 is my entry zone. So 34.90 to 35.00 is my entry zone, and I would wait for the price to get there. I wouldn't make any short trades. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the price will go down from this point now. But you know, this is my Camarilla MACD. Although I just zoomed in into 15-minute time frame, it's done on 1 hour time frame. And basically, I would just like to see the price retraces to this region, and then I would surely go. I also have my pending order at 35.00, but if the price gets close to 34.90, I would possibly make one entry at 34.90, adding to 35.00 with pending if it reaches that region. And my stop loss, I will tell you, I don't have anything to hide. My stop loss is 35.30, 35.31 too. So 30 pips stop loss, adding the spread, so 35.31. Okay, exactly. That is considering this entry of mine, potential entry, euro dollar. Now, let's get back to the thing which we are here today. We will talk about all of those setups, of course, on our next session recap, which will be, as always, on Monday. So, the system, it belongs to indicator-based system. It's very suitable for beginners. I know that you like to trade and like to watch my trades, and I'm completely okay with that. But sometimes, you know, there are many people which basically they just want to have a system because they are not sure which indicators can be used for good or which indicators are bad. So I'm particularly talking to new traders considering the system. This is a slight mistake of mine. I will correct it. It can be used on 1 hour time frame. So it's actually 1 hour time frame. It's not to be used on other time frames, so only 1 hour time frame. It uses non-standard indicators, so you will see, as always, complete custom indicators systems are presented by complete custom indicators. But you know, all of those indicators are based on some of standard price calculations. They can differ a bit, you know, adding a few algorithms more. So basically, those creators who are making those non-standard indicators, you know, they're mostly based on. And I can usually tell which indicators they have in their core, although they change their names. So usually suitable for beginners, 1 hour time frame, non-standard indicators. Classification of system, I already was talking about this. You have a price action indicator combination. Then you have a Renko, range bars, point and figure, harmonic trading, chaos trading, complete indicator trading. So those are all classifications of dimensions where those different systems do exist. Usually trading systems, all of trading systems are mechanical. We have manual trading systems, but let's say, for example, my Camarilla MACD is manual, and it's not mechanical because it uses common sense. It's applied, it's a price action system. It has only MACD. It can be traded each of trading how can I say, trading decisions can be made with it. Breakouts, scalps, 1 hour trend and 1 hour counter trend. Those are, that is, for example, my Camarilla MACD. Other, I don't know, mentors or teachers use their own rules for their systems. But what I know is that many of those traders just sell you PDF files and give you a complete mechanical systems. So you need to differ between method and system. Method is more complicated because it's a usually complete tool for trading, and you just do not take signals manually. You need to do some things. It's simple, but again, you need to do some things. You need to use your common sense. You need to know how to draw Fibonacci. You need to know what support and resistance zones are. You need to know divergence and so on and so on. So Manual methods usually use your knowledge, particular knowledge of the tool you are trading, but mechanical systems are more follow the signal. If the system gives you a signal, you either take it or you don't take it. So it's pretty straightforward, right? And I can say always, I'm always sincere to you, as you know, I mechanical systems are entry systems. Those are systems which are good for entry zones, for entry forex traders, usually beginners. And when beginners see the how can I call it, when they see the limitations in mechanical systems, then they usually apply to learn something which is maybe better or potentially better than mechanical system. And to be honest, I know many mentors, not personally, but over the internet, who are selling both mechanical and manual systems. But there are very few of them, and I don't know any, who will give you the real account statements. And because of that thing, I think that most of them are not true. Many of them are hiding behind different imaginary names. Many of them are just pure marketeers, which basically will sell you anything just to get the money out of your pocket. No one really teaches you how to trade and how to apply it to the chart. That is why I'm always telling you, if you like to trade a system, I will be presenting you, and I have been presenting you, some of those systems. You need to demo trade the system before you want to go live. Trading methods, again, are different. Trading methods require you patience. Trading methods usually are the form of a course. You cannot learn trading method by PDFs. Camarilla MACD is not PDF. Camarilla MACD, I need to speak in my name because that is what I know. I don't know how others do. This is just for you. You do not think that I'm talking about my system because it's mine. I'm just giving you example of a difference between method and system. Let's say my Camarilla MACD has 14 courses in itself. Each course has 1 hour. It's a 1 hour long, and I usually give 2 hours of free class after I'm done with Camarilla MACD teaching. That is how I do. Maybe others do differently, but the point is what I'm trying to explain you. Mechanical systems are signal systems. You can use PDF files for those kind of trading. Trading methods cannot be used cannot be learned on PDFs or via PDFs. You need to go on courses, you need to learn a proper method, and then you need to ask your mentors about particular mistakes or particular things which basically you will be trading. So the thing is, if whatever you like to trade, a system or a method or whatever you trade, you need to get familiar with that kind of trading. Because when you get familiar with one kind of trading, usually you won't be jumping from a system to a system or from a method to a method. You will be completely satisfied with one method when you see that you can be very profitable with it. That is very important to know. So always do a demo trading first and then go for live trading. Okay, that is always how I advise people when they trade. Always do demo trading and then you go for live trading. Indicators which are used in these systems, in this system, is basically the system uses, as I said, completely customized indicators. Megatrend, buy, sell, vortex indicator. So 3 completely custom indicators you need to follow the rules because it's mechanical system, and it can be traded on all pairs because it looks like creator of the system wanted it to trade on all pairs. So it's a good entry system for new traders. Of course, experienced traders, I need to say, will probably find this system maybe silly in its sense, because when we trade professionally, we usually go with methods. I don't know, I use price action, that is my way of trading. But we all started with these kind of systems, with this kind of things, which basically are entry-level systems. Simple, and yet you can make profits here and there. Default folder for placing indicators of course is program files 86 MetaTrader for Admiral Markets AS, MQL for indicators. So C is the main hard disk. If your MT4 is installed on a partition or a different HDD, then use the main installation folder. So this is the default installation folder for MT4, Admiral Markets folder, and you go with, of course, you need to put indicators on indicators folder here, and template should go into template folder. This is how the system looks like. I will explain all of those indicators, and it's pretty straightforward. You have one line which is basically, okay, let me do the explaining. Buy sell, this indicator is called buy sell, but I have witnessed that this indicator is actually bearish support and resistance indicator because it marks support and resistance on the chart. So it's actually, it's called buy sell in this system, but it's actually bearish support and resistance. Blue dots mark the support and red dots mark the resistance. Before every system, before the explanation of every system and presentation, I need to get familiar with those kind of indicators, because many of those indicators which worked on other MetaTrader 4 releases before 600 build, they just do not work after 600 build. So these indicators work, I tested them, and I know what they represent. Next indicator is Trend Magic. Actually, I removed Trend Magic from this system because I will remove. So this is a slight correction of the system. I won't be placing any Trend Magic here. Then there is also one more indicator. It's called Vortex. And the thing is, Vortex here is based on overbought, oversold levels, as I explained. It's used as a filter, but I can see also that this indicator reminds me pretty much, I will show you now, it reminds me pretty much of ADX cross. So basically, this is some sort of ADX cross with overbought, oversold, but reversed, because when I will show you the rules so you will know what I'm talking about. And actually there is a level on the actually Vortex indicator 1.05 which actually marks the entry. It's used as a filter and also as an entry, but the thing is, the main indicator which you'll need to focus here is actually this. It's Megatrend, but actually this is non-lag MA. They can call it Megatrend, then they can call it whatever, but this is non-lag MA, which has some settings built in for 1 hour time frame. So actually MA, ADX form, and bearish support resistance are indicators used for this system, but the creator of the system used other names. He renamed, or she renamed, those indicators. Pretty straightforward. Rules for longs: when Vortex plus green above red crosses, when green line crosses above and Vortex is above 0.5, you go long, and Megatrend must be blue. Rules for shorts: when V minus crosses above V plus, red above green, and vortex above 0.5 megatrend is red. So actually this is it. This is it. Very, very straightforward, very clear, very easy to use. So you can see megatrend is red, and this is the signal. 0.5 has been crossed at this point, so this is buy. Then you go for a full price projection. I will tell you TP rules and stop loss rules. You can see sell red is above green, and it's above 0.5 at this point. Then another sell here. You see the cross actually needs to be from below to above 0.5. So when we want to buy or sell, first this green or red should be below 0.5, then they should be crossing above green or red respectively and 0.5. Again, sell. This is a sell opportunity. It's very straightforward and a good entry system for traders who actually do not know how to trade price action or other maybe more complicated systems. Actually, this filter is doing good. I like those these few things, blue dots and red dots, because they are actually good to use as interim support and resistance. When you have experience with trading, you usually don't need any of those indicators to mark support and resistance. But it's okay to have it, because you are then you don't need to watch those support and resistance manually. The main thing for entry is again vortex indicator, which it reminds me really on ADX cross, and it probably is based on ADX and some form of overbought oversold in reverse direction. But I can say it's more of a of ADX cross. 1.05. The creator itself thought this was a good filter for an entry, and actually I can say, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. 1.05. It's okay to be used in this kind of strategy, because it's on 1 hour time frame and it needs to have a little bit of movement as you actually are trading. The indicators themselves, not the price levels, not the price action. Most indicators are based on price action, but it's more easily to follow pure candles than indicators. But again, you can scalp with this system, and rules for stops and TPs are also simple. Stops are placed above, below dotted support resistance. TP is discretionary or till next support and resistance level. So when you go long and short, the creator himself was thinking about placing stops below this level and taking profits here or there. Or if you sell, you need to place stops below this level, but you need to use next support. I would not do this. Personally, in my opinion, with these kind of trades, if you follow the system, you will have much bigger stop loss than it's good for risk to reward. So actually, what I would do is place, as always, stop below the last swing. So in this example, I would place stop above this level, or eventually above this. In this sell, I would place stop loss here, not there. In this buy, I would place stop loss below this line. Or actually, you can use a non-leg MA, or it's called megatrend here. On this example, you can use this, I will call it MA, to place your stop. So if you're going short here, you can place your stop just above this MA. If you're going long, you can place your stop just below this MA. If you go selling here, you can place stops here. If you sell here, you can place stops there or there. So actually, I made some changes to original rules. I will place the other alternative. You can place stop loss above or below a mega trend. Okay, mega trend indicator, or use or above, below, last swing, low, high. Okay, so this is the rule which I also changed. So as I said, TP is discretionary. You can, how I would do it, if I personally traded this system, I would always try to trail the stop or place my target till next potential support. You can see that this is support because this candle actually you can see this. I cannot this should have been support, so actually you will be selling there and making your profits there. If you are selling here, that means this support has been broken, and the next probable support level is actually this, or eventually this. So you can go for a full price potential. The thing is, I always am saying that to you. That is how I trade. I always go with trailing stops, and when I see that the price is in profit, depending on method, I know for my Camarilla MACD, I would advise using trailing stop 10 pips on this system, because this, as I say, this is primarily scalping system, although it uses 1 hour time frame. This is primarily scalping system, and I cannot see as intraday system. So you can scalp with this, and basically just concentrate on grabbing 10 to 20 pips and getting out, and try to see a good risk reward. As in this example had a good risk reward. Potentially here also, there also, if you follow these stop loss rules I've been testing, I think that you can make some money with this. So let's see reaction in real chart, of course, demo platform. Actually it's you need to stay away from range. When you see that the range is forming, usually you will see the candles are ranging, and you will know that price is ranging. When price is making trend patterns, you can go with it. So this is a trend pattern. This is actually, you want to go in counter direction. When price is falling, then you need to wait for buy signal. This is buy signal here. So actually this is here. It's actually there. So this candle is a buy signal. Actually this candle is a buy signal. Stop loss can be placed just below this line. So actually something around 28, 29 to 30 pips. And target first is something around here. Actually, let us see. It's pretty clear how the system is used. The price has made to its target here. You can test the system by doing the things how I do it also. This is another entry. You see, in trend it behaves well. This is another entry, small stop loss, well, 25 pips. Again, let's see it, and this is the thing I would always advise you not to do, because actually if you have taken this entry, you would made only 3 or 4 pips, and I don't like when you see blue dotted lines. You use it for long trades, guys, not for short trades. And this was the signal. So I can say that blue lines are actually a form of a filter also, because this is support. So would you take this trade even if the system told you to take it? You see that this is support, 8 pips still support. Even though this is a signal, I wouldn't take it. Okay? So another rule which I will add to existing rule set is, consider about entries. A rule for longs. Another rule is buy close to blue dots to support. No, support, never close to red dots. Rules for shorts, another rule is the same basically. Sell close to red dots, resistance. Never close, so sell close to red dots, never close to blue dots, which is a support. So pretty straightforward. You always want to sell close to resistance if you get the entry, and if you get the entry also you need to close to actually sell close to red dots. That is how you would filter bad trades. Let us see some other examples. I don't know, let's say if we have a trade here. Actually, yeah, we do it, but stop loss is a little bit huge, and actually this is resistance, so I wouldn't go for a long here. So let's see, usually the trades, yeah, as I presume, the trades are usually taken, best trades are usually taken when the price gets to important resistance and then falls down. So actually this is good, this is good entry, this is next TP, this is next TP. So you know how to trade this system. Actually it is for novice traders. Don't mind me, because my obligation is also to present those simple systems used for novice traders, and for, of course, well-developed traders and advanced traders. I usually have those price action free systems, but maybe from September we will have additional surprises only for Admiral Market or Markets clients. So stay in touch. The indicators, if you would like to try this system, you can email me. I will send you the indicators. So my email is tarantulalfx@gmail.com. If you want to try it, you can of course try it. I will send you, it's free, so do not hesitate to contact me on my email. If you have any further question, guys, this is simple. I just don't know what else I can tell you. I made some modifications. Use the slides from this webinar, but I will include those rules on doc file. So if you would like to try it or apply also your maybe it's an add-on to your existing system, do not hesitate to contact me. I will send you. I will wait for your probable questions, but the thing is, if everything is clear, I would assume that you don't have anything to ask, or we can say that the webinar is over. I advise you to go on to sign in for MTF MACD indicator presentation, which will be held in 4 days, because I will be giving you MTF MACD indicator. I will show you how to use multiple time frame MACD, and I will give you a system which actually trades multiple time frame MACD, 1 hour scalping system which actually uses multiple time frame MACD. Also, as always, Euro, Dollar, GBP, ODI, and 2 additional pairs on Monday. And as always, follow also Chris, which is having his live trading labs. So indicators and templates are for you, tarantulalfx@gmail.com. I will send you the indicators, everything, so you just need to email me. So guys, if everything is clear, for this, I can say that basically we can conclude the webinar if you don't have any further question. If you have, just go ahead and ask, but I don't see any questions. As I say, this is entry system. This is a complete custom indicator system. It's used for new traders, and probably experienced traders won't have a use from it. But new traders, the traders who actually want to try something different, they can use this system freely. Okay, guys, if everything is clear, I will talk to you tomorrow. I have our the webinar with Chris. So actually, pivot point strategies. You will see how to go with pivot points. I will show you a little bit complicated things, so more advanced traders can sign up for these webinars. And we will show you how to go with pivot points. And of course, I am very happy if you made pips with session recaps, with analysis, because I'm here to help you. Thank you guys for attending the webinar. Everything is clear, I can see. Email me to get this free strategy, and I will talk to you very soon. So cheers and bye for now.